This is a workout you can do on what I would call an off day, but it's not really an off day. It's just that at least 2 days a week you want to get a solid strength training program in. And if you Google Wayne Westcott from Quincy University, Quincy, Massachusetts, he's done a lot of good work in this area, that when you build muscle, you burn fat. So 2 days a week at a bare minimum, you got to get into the gym and you got to build muscle. But then on that third day, you can either go back into the gym or you can do a workout like this. Start with just a little agility work with Allie here, running around with the dog. Could be the kids, could be on your own, side to side, forward and back, trying to get her moving. It's Thanksgiving Day. Allie, come on, we got to get some calories burned off. Come on, come with me. Not as active as normal right off the start, but we'll get her going here eventually. But you get the idea, agility with the dog, just bouncing around, side to side, forward and back. Come on. All right, now it's cold, so in fact I don't even like having my hand out of the glove for very long right now because I got to get warmed up. So we're going to throw in 2 different kinds of stepping. These are the smaller steps, and if you've watched some of these videos, you know we've been on these steps before, up and down, and let's just say on the short step, 1 minute on each side, and you could repeat that before we move on to the next set of steps. All right, and you're going to do half of it leading with your left leg and then the other half leading with your right. And I'm going to turn you loose for the rest of the low stepping, we'll call it. Low stepping for 1 minute on each side, and maybe you repeat that depending on how you feel. Go get them! Right at the moment, I am limited on where I can put the camera because I don't have this little tripod that Santa's bringing me for Christmas for the iPhone. But this is the other stepping I was talking about. We're going to go a little higher now, a little slower, a little more deliberate. Still the same concept. Up with your right, down with your right, up with your right, down with your right. Don't step off the edge of the rock. And in this case, it's as many as feels appropriate for you. Don't overdo it here. And if you feel your pelvis really having to shift, or you feel like you have to strain or lean over on it, I call it, where you're kind of doing one of these numbers in order to get up, then it's too high. Then you got to go lower. You should be able to be solid. Step up onto that step. Scoop the belly, draw the belly button up and in, and it's up and down. Nice and easy. You can throw a little plyometric in there if you want a little hop and a skip and a jump on Thanksgiving Day. We're burning calories, getting ready for the big meal later. All right, it turns out that's a pretty good angle from that vantage point. The Midvale Elementary School garden here. 2 types of push-ups I'm going to do here. One is narrow on this narrower rock, and then we're going to go between the 2 rocks, and then a third set on the other rock, which is a little bit different hand position. We go narrow, and on this particular rock, I've got my feet sliding, and so I don't have as good a grip. But again, if you can't do a full push-up, just put one leg in front of you and do some kind of a push up and down. Then we go in between the 2 rocks for a big, wide chest move. Be careful if you've never done this before. This can tear up your shoulder in a hurry. If you're not regularly doing push-ups right now, I wouldn't even do it right now. Sorry for that cut. The kids called on the phone and that shuts off the video camera. So that wide one, only if you've got the stability in your shoulders and only if you can actually do a few regular push-ups. Then we come over to the medium rock. And I've thrown a little video clip in here too so you can see the rocks a little bit better. Have a few push-ups on me, on the rock.